As a child, I was often encouraged to stop watching TV and to go outside and play. Go exercise and get some fresh air, my mom would always tell me. However, as I grew older and older, I started spending less and less time outside and more indoors. You might not be conscious of it, but the indoor environment plays a huge role in our lives. Think back to your typical day. How much of it is spent inside? Well, it turns out an average person spends 90% of their time indoors. Doesn't it then make sense that this large portion of our lives is spent in a space that's comfortable? Indoor environment, however, isn't just about comfort. Poor indoor air quality affects our ability to focus and perform tasks and leads to illnesses. In Canada, health issues due to air quality effects cost us $2.8 billion every year. This is where I come in. My research looks at the factors that influence occupant satisfaction and health, which areas our buildings are performing well in and which areas need improvement, as well as how to improve them. This is done through a process called post-occupancy evaluations, or POEs. The process works by taking a series of physical measurements of the indoor space, including light levels, noise levels, indoor pollutant concentrations, and temperature. These measurements are then cross-referenced with a survey of the occupants, which provides us with feedback from the actual users of the space. By combining these two sets of information, we can start to analyze the data and identify areas of concern and contributors to poor indoor environment. Now you might be wondering, what are some examples of these contributors? Unfortunately, the answer isn't so clear-cut. Elements that may benefit one aspect of the space may negatively affect others. Take, for example, a closed-door office with a window. The window provides great natural daylighting and access to a view, while the closed door provides acoustic and visual privacy. However, you may also find that the space overheats during daytime from the sun. There's a lot of glare coming through the windows when you're trying to work, or that the air is stale because you're in an enclosed area. It is through POEs that we are able to identify issues like these and look at how they impact the occupant. The results from these analyses not only allow us to make changes in the existing building, but also helps to ensure that the same mistakes will not be repeated in the future. Through my research, we can prevent others from being subjected to subpar indoor environments, loud noises, foul odors, and pollutants that are detrimental to our health. This will let us design buildings that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but provide a healthy and enjoyable space for the users. Thank you.